Hello, we are the Wisest Wizards. I'm Coffee Doug.
I'm Ryan Pancake Hat.
For the Rough Cut Saturday review. And this week we are doing a whole television series along with the movie that ended the series. We're going to do Joss Whedon's Firefly. The show ran in 2002. It was 14 episodes, one season, and probably 2005 is when the movie Serenity came out. And it was basically the capping on the series. So Somewhat. Well, how would you describe the show Firefly? If somebody said, "What's Firefly about, Pancake?"
I'd say it's like a cross between Cowboy Bebop, which if you haven't seen, it's a Japanese animation about about space and people living on a ship. The actual Cowboy Bebop, and
cross between that
and Sanford and Sons, because they are salvagers as well, and criminals, I would say, as well. But I don't think Sanford and Sons were criminals; they were just salvagers. But Cowboy Bebop, definitely. I mean, they were bounty hunters, but I'm sure they broke the law now and then.
So, a huge cast in this in the show Firefly. It was basically here's what happened with this show. A lot of people actually don't even really know about it because it was released in 2002 on fucking Fox.
Fox got some great stuff.
Yeah, they sure do, but they screw shows over every fucking year. So they released this show. Joss Whedon obviously knows how to do a show. Buffy, Angel were both fairly big at that time, had a huge cult following. I loved those shows. And they decided that Fox didn't like the first episode that Joss Whedon gave them. So they decided to air the episodes out of order. It lost its following right away, and it didn't do really well because they aired them all out of order.
I couldn't stop watching this.
You got to watch them in order, though.
That's true.
It really surprises me that you got into this because this is more of a real geek show, in my opinion, like a sci-fi geek show. And you got into it, and usually I don't see you doing shows like that.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just don't see you doing that, like reading comics and watching Star Wars.
I used to read comics, and I watched Star Wars like last week.
Okay.
I love this kind of stuff.
I don't even know you.
That's right, you don't. Well, just because I'm a bitch on a hog?
Well, he's got an awesome bike, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's not true.
It's pretty cool. I like it. I won't ride on the back of it with you. But
come on, man, be my bitch.
After this came out and didn't do that well, Fox canceled it, and they did get to do somewhat of an ending for it. You got to see the last episode of this series, 14 episodes, is great. Don't you think that's one of the best episodes of television?
Yes.
Ever. And
I don't see why. I'm glad they kind of pulled out Serenity with it as well. As the cap on the end of the series, because I wouldn't have wanted to end like The Sopranos, Lost. Was that Lord of the Rings? I can't remember what the rant was.
But it's it would be disappointing to go all the way through it and then it just cancels. Everybody knows how that feels, and it didn't. It didn't do that. You could tell that they wanted to go years longer. So what happened is they released it on DVD, and the DVDs sold like hotcakes. Sold like crazy, and at the conventions, a lot of people showed up to support these actors and actresses and the creators and stuff. So they got the go-ahead to make the movie Serenity, a full-length feature film with one of the most badass action chicks I've ever seen in any movie, Summer Glau. Yeah. She was pretty cool in that. All of them were good. Nathan Fillion's in it. Who else is in there? The girl from V. Morena Baccarin or something. I can't.
It's Burt Bacharach's daughter.
There's quite a few people in there, and you'll recognize a lot of them. But
did you get it?
I got it. The movie, to watch it, you don't have to have seen the series, but it really enhances the experience. So if you just want to check out the movie Serenity, I recommend it. You'll think it's a cool sci-fi flick. But watching these 14 episodes first, definitely.
I gotta tell you, it's got action. It's got, let's say, even though it's set in the future, it still has somewhat of war, the law, morals. Like he's not Joss Whedon. Nathan Fillion is the captain of the Serenity, the ship that they fly in, and I mean, he's got the turmoil. I just liked his part.
The dialogue, too.
Yeah, his dialogue and the way he does things.
It's very much a space western,
yes,
and they write it that way. They really write it like they speak in. And they got a whole other language in this show that they had to learn because basically it's set in the future, and all the countries and even different worlds that are out there have come together and made one big.
It's like under the Space Federation.
Yes.
The Star Wars type.
Yes. So, I, at the time, would not watch this show at all, even though I really liked Joss Whedon. I was very disappointed because he had taken time away from Buffy and Angel to create this.
Really?
And I felt a little pissed off about that.
Why?
But now,
because this is an awesome show.
Does that hurt? It's a really awesome show, and I regret very much not watching it when it aired on television because maybe my support.
Yeah, your support. They're like, is that fucking
Coffee?
Is that Coffee Doug watching that shit? We gotta do another season.
That was before the days of DVR, I think, and TiVo, or right around it.
And you barely know how to use those now.
So watch, give this series a chance.
I checked Ellen again. I checked Ellen. That's you. I checked Ellen again. I'm like, Doug, you idiot.
Ellen's okay.
She's not bad.
She's not bad. Watch the 14 episodes. You'll really like them. And then watch the movie. And a lot of times you can find midnight showings all around. Oh,
really?
They have midnight showings this.
I gotta go to that.
There are comic books that are prequels to it, and now they're coming out with some sequels to it as well. Some written by Joss Whedon, some not. I think there's one called Those Left Behind that was really good. And there's one about the Shepherd, which was a character you really liked in this, coming out this summer. So
good.
But
he was just so mysterious. You kind of get the backstory of people's backstories, like in some of the episodes. So you're just watching it, like, what's going to happen this time? And then it's like, boom, you got this character's backstory, and it's like, I always wondered where they came from.
Yeah, and then I will give you that there are a few characters that they didn't get to flesh out as much as they wanted to because the series got canceled. So do expect that. They'll throw in little mysteries here and there, but it's nothing major. You're not going to be disappointed watching it. It's worth watching again after you watch it the first time.
That's true.
So, and the music's great.
The music is great.
Like I
actually have
the
I have the soundtrack actually on the computer.
Cool. Yeah, check it out. Let us know how we're doing. Please subscribe, like our videos if you like them. Tell us.
Isn't this one a giveaway?
This is not a giveaway. I'm not giving this away. We do, however, next week we'll be doing a giveaway, and we'll be making an announcement for the month of June in our movie reviews.
It's not the half face, is it?
No,
that's
not the half face.
Because we're not.
We'll be making a pretty good announcement, and we're going to do something cool in the month of June with our reviews. So please watch. We really appreciate all your support, and you guys are great. So thank you very much. Till next Saturday.
You did it, Doug. Great review.
You did it too.
You look what's in my goatee.
Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black. Tell them I ain't coming back. Burn the land and boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me.